Oh, hey there, kids. You know what I just realized? We forgot our mic. Gotta love that Gemini scattered energy. Isn't it just the best? It's a lot of fun. Wake up, warriors. It's time to get going. The light and fancy free energy of Gemini definitely is leaving us open for all kinds of possibilities, which is okay. I'll accept that. Especially since as I was getting into the energies, there, is volume better? Did we fix it? Yeah. Especially as we dive into these energies, I'd sure like them to lighten up a little bit. Sometimes Gemini gets me trapped in between the bars of duality, and that's why we have too much sweets and not enough. It's the extremes and then getting like caught and bouncing back and forth in between the two. It's very wild. It's a wild experience. Just kind of the way that energy just kind of bounces back and forth, swirls and moves. And the wind blew out my candles. Well then. Still have hosier stuck in my head. Too sweet. Cool. Hi, tower. I'm not taking all of this stuff with the tower, and I think that's a conscious choice that we as a collective are making. Because this tower spun, danced, and put on a real show coming out here. Look at that. Fire and flames and dramatics. Oh, it's seen. But all of the stuff, and it was a stack of stuff that wanted to come out with this, I just folded back in. Just folded that right back in. Like, you know what? I don't need all of that extra. If you want to have your tower moments, okay. You can put on a show, I'll grab the popcorn. But I'm not going to take any of the stuff that comes along with it. We're not taking that stuff. Merely observing our surroundings and our environment and seeing it for what it is without attaching to it, without accepting anything that comes along with it. Oh, hey, kids. What are we doing here? A King of Swords is just resting. It's just resting. Right here, sword in hand. So close. So ready. This energy was ours through our last moon as well. It held us firm. It held us strong. That armor served us well today. But through this process, sometimes armor can get heavy. Oh, kids are funny. Thanks for the interactions. But sometimes that armor is just enough. Things don't phase us. Just kind of bounces off like, okay, kid. Glad you think you're cool. I'm glad you think your show was worth something. Hey, at least you're entertaining yourself, you know? You're finding something to do with your time. I'm really proud of you for that. So the King of Swords handles this level of dramatics and ridiculousness that comes to their door. Hey, look at that. You found something to occupy your time with. Good for you. It's really nice. I'm glad to hear that you have hobbies. I've come here to fight you. Oh, yeah. No, you've been practicing? That's good. That's real good. Me? I'm in Sanctuary. Peeking out the window. I'm just peeking out the window like, what are you doing out there? we're kind of busy in here. There's stuff going on. We're doing things. We're coming together and creating something that stands, that is strong. Like, I'm sorry that that tower over there is just collapsing, but here inside this church, here inside this space that I've created for myself in this sacred opportunity, not that the doors are closed, it's that you're going to have to figure out if it's a push or a pull. And that's kind of where that lands. Somebody wants to come in and like bring in a bunch of dramatics, create a big scene, but they can't figure out if the front door is a push or a pull. How do I get in here? I'm just sitting on the inside. Collective's just sitting on the inside, like, okay, you'll figure it out eventually, I'm sure. I didn't have to lock nothing, no holds barred. You just can't figure it out, huh? The Empress. The Empress comes in, and she's kind, she's gracious, she's patient, she is loving and welcoming. Like, oh, you're outside? Why don't you just come on in? Are you cold? Do you need something to drink? Want some food? What do you think? What do you think? Thanks for all the little reactions. Those are fun. It's entertaining. Watch little bubbles pop up. But yeah, we're just sitting over here. Clutch is just sitting over here on the throne, like, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, I was out in the back enjoying the night sky, basking in the glow of my garden. Quiet beauty and grace. Shh. It sounds like you're shouting. Just quiet down. Did you see the stars tonight? And that's how we need to approach whatever like drama comes to our door. Leo season can bring some real performances. And the best thing we can do is just make our popcorn. Just make that popcorn, get you a cup of drink, and get that drink. Okay, show, that's all right. Whatever that is, also not taking it, not accepting that. It seemed a little bit chaotic. It seemed like a little bit much. We're not taking too much right now. And not enough just can't come in the door. We're collecting the exact right amount of gifts. We're harvesting the exact right amount of abundance. What we are, what we have, what we hold, what we be, what we do is enough. It's not too much. It's not too little. We're right here, basking in the illumination of enough. That was kind of an morning affirmation, actually, that I think we should take with us today. And it's so like simple and lame and so like overdone, redundant, but like, I'm enough. Wait a minute. Me, my perception, and everything that orbits me because of my magnetism is enough. It's exactly the right amount. Too much, and I wouldn't know what to do with it. Too little, and I'd be starving. But me and my own orbit and what I provide for myself has become enough. And now, whatever extra wants to come in to our space, it's not accepted. I'm sorry. My invitation was very specific. You must be this high to ride this ride. We have weight limits. I'm just thinking about like was thinking about semi trucks and how they have like weight limits and they have to stop at the weigh station every so often on the road to make sure that they are checking in with their stuff so that they can get to where they're going without further damaging the road, running into problems, what have you. And that's why we put that in place, you know? Especially if you live in a place of all seasons, those roads will get tore up just because of all of the traffic, all of the big heavy semis just tearing through there. That's why we put out weight limits. That's why we put out those boundaries. That's why we are specific on our invitations when it is that we are feeling like we need to call in energy or call in help or assistance. And now that I have this Eight of Swords here, we're going to address these. The Eight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Because they came out reversed, but I don't think that has any indication of a flipping of energy or a way to see it from some dark space. Because again, we're in the middle space, so I can't see this negatively. All I can see is this taking some time. All I can see is it being a little caught up, just a little snagged. Whatever movement, momentum, and waters are needed, wanted, or desired to come into our space, whatever it is, it's waiting for us to align ourselves in that acceptance, in that state. The reflection comes from within. The illumination comes from within. What we behold within ourselves is what dictates our surroundings. And if we hold ourselves, our value, our worth at eye level, in regard, not too high, not too low, but square in the eyes, we can look at ourselves and hold that is that magic space. That's that magic circle in the breath of life where you can draw in and make new, make more, start to multiply your abundance, get those things going, get the growth moving. It starts with an idea, it starts with an action, and it's carried with passion and care. And all of those elements bring us in. Bring that harvest in. We might be short and sweet here, kids. I don't know if I have too much more. Ace of Swords. There is nothing left for us to do to get out there and do it. Bright and early, before the sun rises. Getting out and claiming our victory, claiming what's ours, claiming what's right and what's just. There's shiftiness moving about in the night. But I feel like we're just as swift, we're just as clever, and we're very well prepared. Again, whatever nonsense or darkness that is trying to present itself to you of the greatest importance is purely a deception. What's really important is not even playing the game. It's holding and knowing and speaking in whispers to the universe itself, speaking to the earth around us, letting the winds carry our voice, and knowing that whether it falls on listening or deaf ears, We know exactly who we are. We know exactly what we're doing. And though we're not participating in any nonsense or squabbles, do not mistake collective's kindness, grace, or patience for weakness. That would be a grave mistake. Because all of the kindness, all of the patience, and all of the grace can change things. Your own perception of the world can change things, not by telling somebody else that their perception needs to change, but simply holding your own, creating your space, and not participating. Who won? Who lost? I don't know. I quit playing the game. I started doing my own thing, made up my own stuff. Thanks, kids. It's very uplifting, strengthening, and energy that we got going on. I really enjoyed it. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Enjoy this moon and all of the energy that it brings. Thanks so much. And you all have a fantastic time. We'll see you next time.